Whatever the setbacks of the moment, nothing can stop us now. Whatever the difficulties, Africa shall be at peace. However improbable it may sound to the skeptics, Africa will prosper.
Education is the light in a dark room. It's the spark of a dream, a passport to the future, and the seed of generational change. Through education, we reflect on yesterday and define tomorrow. Unisa stands at the pinnacle of education through open distance e-learning with a footprint of students in 130 countries worldwide. Rooted in South Africa and the African continent, Unisa can truly claim to be the African university in the service of humanity. Since the founding of the university in 1873 as an examining body, we have been a trailblazer. Unisa is the first and only institution in South Africa to carry our country's name with pride and the first public university in the world to exclusively teach by means of distance education, an ever-changing dynamic university with a global reach. Unisa's history spans the entire modern history of South Africa, opening up a world of academic study opportunities to former activists and struggle heroes, thought leaders, business people, legal experts, acclaimed entertainers, and sports stars. The university takes pride in the more than 900,000 alumni making their mark in diverse fields and capacities. At Unisa, the World Wide Web is our educational playground, but we also have beautiful and impressive campuses. Unisa's Makelneek campus is located in the city of Tshwane and is a major landmark of the capital city. We encouraged our students to communicate with the university via online platforms, but you can visit the Unisa's Sunnyside campus, the perfect setting for students to engage with fellow students over a cup of inspiration. The Science Campus in Florida, Johannesburg, is designed to meet the education and research needs of students in a range of programs, including agriculture, nature conservation, consumer sciences, engineering, computing, and physics, to name a few. Students in the sciences now have access to Unisa's own laboratories, housing some of the most state-of-the-art infrastructure and laboratory equipment available. Distance learning requires that you study at your own time and in your own space, but that doesn't mean you're on your own. You can also visit a Unisa regional center to get advice, meet other students, make use of Unisa services, have conversations with counselors, and use our academic libraries. We offer an unparalleled range of study choices, ranging from short courses and certificate programs to 3- and 4-year degrees, diplomas, as well as master's and doctoral degrees, with close to 380,000 current students. Our rich tapestry of study disciplines includes the College of Accounting Sciences, Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, Economic and Management Sciences, Education, Graduate Studies, Human Sciences, Law, Science, Engineering and Technology, and the Graduate School of Business Leadership, as well as the Thabo Mbeki School of Public and International Affairs. As a comprehensive open-distance e-learning pioneer, Unisa is known for delivering well-designed, interactive study material and integrated student support. Students have access to a menu of support services ranging from face-to-face tutorials and academic literacy services to study groups and e-tutors. One of Unisa's main aims is to harness the new and emerging potential in information and communication technology, catapulting the university into a truly digital future. To this end, examinations are conducted on college-specific exam portals and are accessed from the My Exams portal. Unisa is well placed to address society's most demanding challenges by using research to meaningfully transform the lives of those in our communities. To that end, Unisa is working towards instituting the following catalytic niche areas: Marine Studies, Aviation and Aeronautical Studies, Automotive Studies, Energy Studies, Space Study and Square Kilometer Array, Fourth Industrial Revolution and Digitalization, Natural Sciences, Health Studies or Medicine, Feminist, Womanist, Bosadi Theorizations, and Student Support and Co-Curricular Activities. As Africa's leading open-distance e-learning university, Unisa strives to keep up with the constantly evolving higher education landscape in order to serve our students to the best of our ability. We can reflect with great pride on the past 150 years of transformational education, and we are confident in our ability to succeed and become a truly high-performance university as we define tomorrow.
The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. One of the official photography officers will take the yellow photography card from you. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the chancellor, vice chancellor, or acting vice chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the
By the virtue of the powers entrusted upon me this evening as the acting Vice-Chancellor, congregate this ceremony of the graduations, the gathering of the University of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we request you to join us in a silent prayer or any form of meditation through which you connect with the deity as we give thanks for the achievements being celebrated on this occasion this evening. Thank you. You may be seated. Settle down. The Chancellor in his absentia, His Excellency Dr. Thabo Mbeki, members of Council and their partners, many of whom are watching us right now through YouTube, the Vice-Chancellor and Principal of the University of South Africa in absentia, Professor Puleng Lenkabula, to the graduates' family members, parents, sisters, brothers, children, guardians, supporters, funders, Unisa alumni, and most importantly to you, graduating class of 2023. Sanbonan. Tubelang. Dumelang. Okay, ZN Bantu. Ninja konje. It's only Zulu that you guys know. Aye. Good evening. We actually get to do graduations on behalf of the Chancellor. He sends his apologies. He's not able to come, and he also sends his congratulatory remarks, but he's not left us without a voice from his desk. So we will have somebody whom he has sent this evening to present his speech, that is Professor Sroto. This evening, the ceremony shall be about more or less 2 hours long. It has 6 parts to it. It's this part that I'm doing right now, which is the introduction. After the introduction, you'll have the Chancellor's voice, who's the owner of graduations, His Excellency, ex-president, one of the best-serving presidents we've had in the country, Dr. Thabo Mbeki, through the voice of Prof. Sroto. After that, a brief note from him, that is the Chancellor's address, we will then move on to the most parts that many of you are actually dressed up for this evening. So the high heels, when I was getting in, I was, wow, money has been spent here, huh? There are stairs though, be aware, girls. We will then have the hooding. You get on here. Some of you will have come in late and will have heard these announcements. You get on just next to the podium when your name is called out, and you walk the graduation stage. We've prepared it anew, afresh for you, because of how important you are to us. You move down to where I was standing. There's a kneeler there. We call that a kneeler. That's what you do when you get to the kneeler as a ceremonial receipt of your certificate that you've worked so hard for. You put one knee or both knees. We've had some students confusing that, some of our graduates confusing the kneeler for some chair. I hope we won't have that fun because we're recording now. Our archives have got to be looking very good. We're putting you on our archives, and please don't spoil our archives by coming up here and not smile. You come up here, you make our archives look good, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this evening we're presenting to you unisons, as we will call you, those that are graduating for the first time. You'll get that accolade, who have worked very hard. You've worked very hard, very much in resemblance of a chancellor. Today you get your crown. Today you become wiser. Of course, not wiser than the university. We're 150 years old this year. Sikukile. But very wise and mature. We matured, having come through a whole lot number of what Roberts, a scholar, says, tough times. But he says tough times don't last, but tough people do. You've demonstrated that toughness. You've lasted. This is where you are this evening. This is why we're celebrating you. Hence, you've reached this climax, this culmination this evening. You've made choices that have gotten you to be here. It's not everybody that gets to register, that gets to walk ultimately the graduation stage. Hence, this carpet that we have here, it's one of the very expensive ones that we've put up for you in celebration of your moment when you get on the carpet, on the red carpet. Today, you've demonstrated that it is possible to achieve what you've achieved. Hence, all that we're doing in celebration of your achievements. With me, I've brought my colleagues who have cost my office a lot of money. I've had to fly all of them down to Durban because of you. I have Mr. Huang, who's the acting registrar this evening at the extreme end on my right. We do a ceremonial hooding. When you are at his door there, face the front, and we actually have hired very expensive cameras for you. Also officiating this evening are these colleagues. Please switch off your cell phones. You're spoiling our archives. From the College of Human Sciences, we have Prof. Ngwepe, who's the director of the School of Arts. He's also down in Durban for the comrades as well. Prof, you can see the body, that's a comrades body, yeah? We have Prof. Mabandu Muzisi, who's the head of graduate studies and research from the College of Human Sciences, from the College of Education. We have Prof. Makwe, who's the executive dean of the college. She's brought her team, that's Prof. Siroto, who's the director of the School of Teacher Education, as well as Dr. Nsweni, Mr. Tsele, and the home girl, Prof. Ngubane, who's a college representative. She never misses Durban. And then we have supervisors. I'm not quite sure if we have a supervisor here. No, he's not here. This would have been very good to have a supervisor, especially that supervisor. Professor Manguve, he will have been here. He's disabled. We have a doctoral graduate this evening, Zaki Mabele. Also from the College of Law, we have Dr. Morodi. From the College of Economic and Management Sciences, you won't remember all these names, obviously, but we're making a record here. You have Dr. Murodi, you have Professor Lidimo from the College of Economic and Management Sciences, as well as Dr. Dilosohle. From the College of Science, Engineering and Technology, you have Mr. Boyza. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, today you actually make history. It was on the 7th of June in 1893 that Mahatma Gandhi was forcefully removed from a whites-only train carriage in Pietermaritzburg. The 7th of June marked his movement that contributed immensely to not just the economy of the country, but of this province, the Sayatra, that is force which is born of truth and love and nonviolence. It was on this day, on the 7th of June, that history was made, and it is on this day that we're recording you as part of that history that brought Mahatma Gandhi to contribute towards the formation of the ANC, as well as the Democratic Republic of South Africa that we get to enjoy today with all its challenges. But the good thing is that there's no load shedding today, right? Because it's your graduation. At this juncture now, we're getting on to the next level of our next part of our ceremony. Prof. Roto from the College of Education has been sent by the Chancellor, His Excellency, to deliver his speech. Prof. Roto, please. Is he here? I hadn't seen him.
Acting Vice Chancellor, Acting Registrar, representatives of colleges, distinguished guests, our graduates, ladies and gentlemen. May I take this opportunity to express my most sincere congratulations to our graduates. Your accomplishment is a significant achievement, which would have been impossible without the support and encouragement of your parents, spouses, friends, and sponsors who sit proudly in our audience tonight. Acting Vice Chancellor, I would like to share with this audience a few thoughts about the power of doing the right thing. In a nutshell, I want to reflect on the concept of ethical behavior. The Josephson Institute of Ethics describes ethics as follows, and I quote, "Ethics is about how we meet the challenge of doing the right thing when that will cost more than we want to pay. First, it involves the ability to discern right from wrong, good from evil, and propriety from impropriety. It also involves the commitment to do what is right, good, and proper," close quotes. Ethics is about doing the right thing, particularly when it is difficult or is not to your personal advantage. Ethics comes into play in the decisions that we make daily. In your life as an individual, have you ever accepted too much change because the waiter failed to charge you, for something you enjoyed at a restaurant? Have you ever called in and informed your line manager that you are sick when you just wanted a day off? One day, you might be surprised to find yourself in an ethical dilemma. Imagine that you are doing a degree with us and you are expected to submit a 20-page assignment by a particular due date. Unfortunately, you have been so busy at your workplace, in your family, at church, or in your community that you really haven't had the time to get started with your assignment. You would know deep in your heart that you shouldn't have procrastinated because the assignment is due in only 2 days. Now you are faced with an ethical decision. You could go to your e-library to search information about the assignment and see how far you can progress with the assignments, or perhaps find a fellow student who might wish to work together with you on the assignment, but you really don't have the time to take the trouble and still write the entire 20 pages. You are then reminded about hearing about some students who successfully bought, in quotes, assignments from a certain website. You have never done anything like this before, but you are really desperate and running out of time. You come to this conclusion: if I do it only this once, I'll never do it again. The fact of the matter is, even if you get away with an assignment that is not your own, it's always possible that you'll be found out and you would have to face consequences resulting from that unethical behavior. Let us make sure that we don't compromise our ethics even just once. We must be careful not to fall into the slippery and dangerous valley called compromise. Generally, one thing leads to the other, and you might find yourself sliding swiftly downhill. Paul Blake, Vice President of the Sales of Greater Media Philadelphia in the United States, explains, and I quote, "Ethics is all about the art of navigating the slippery slope. You have to draw a line for yourself, decide what you will and want to do, and then stick to it. If you don't have a strong set of ethics, you have nothing to use as a guidepost when you are in a situation that challenges you morally. As you graduate tonight, you are called to contribute to the development and promotion of an ethical culture in the profession for which you have qualified. Good ethics creates a good reputation. A person with a good reputation is one with an image that mirrors the ethical values of society and which fosters good relationships. Acting Vice Chancellor, I call upon all of our graduates present tonight to respect and honor their profession and career. I call upon them to try to maintain ethical standards in their workplace by all means, to set a high expectation and to provide wise guidance to others and consistently choose to do the right thing. If you do that, then you will be a man or a woman of integrity. A popular Caribbean musician, Bob Marley, once said, and I quote, "The greatness of a man or a woman is not in how much wealth he or she acquires, but in his or her integrity and his or her ability to affect those around him or her positively." In conclusion, as graduates, you have had a privilege of studying at a very distinctive university, a university which commands an enviable reputation worldwide. We take pride in producing professionals of your caliber. We hope the knowledge, expertise, and skills that you have acquired through many days of hard work as you graduate this evening will enable you to choose what is right and what is not. Once more, congratulations, and I thank you all.
Thank you, Professor Rutte, for a very inspirational Chancellor's voice. Power to do the right thing, commitment, ethics are part of what he talks about from the Chancellor. We'll now screen a video. It's a very short video because we're 150 years this year, and of course being led by the Chancellor. Colleagues, could you please screen the video right now?
Whatever the setbacks of the moment, nothing can stop us now. Whatever the difficulties, Africa shall be at peace. However improbable it may sound to the skeptics, Africa will prosper.
Education is the light in a dark room. It's the spark of a dream. a passport to the future, and the seed of generational change. Through education, we reflect on yesterday and define tomorrow. Unisa stands at the pinnacle of education through open distance e-learning with a footprint of students in 130 countries worldwide. Rooted in South Africa and the African continent, Unisa can truly claim to be the African university in the service of humanity. Since the founding of the university in 1873 as an examining body, we have been a trailblazer. Unisa is the first and only institution in South Africa to carry our country's name with pride and the first public university in the world to exclusively teach by means of distance education, an ever-changing dynamic university with a global reach. Unisa's history spans the entire modern history of South Africa, opening up a world of academic study opportunities to former activists and struggle heroes, thought leaders, business people, legal experts, acclaimed entertainers, and sports stars. The university takes pride in the more than 900,000 alumni making their mark in diverse fields and capacities. At Unisa, the World Wide Web is our educational playground, but we also have beautiful and impressive campuses. Unisa's Makelneek campus is located in the city of Tshwane and is a major landmark of the capital city. We encouraged our students to communicate with the university via online platforms, but you can visit the Unisa's Sunnyside campus, the perfect setting for students to engage with fellow students over a cup of inspiration. The Science Campus in Florida, Johannesburg, is designed to meet the education and research needs of students in a range of programs, including agriculture, nature conservation, consumer sciences, engineering, computing, and physics, to name a few. Students in the sciences now have access to Unisa's own laboratories, housing some of the most state-of-the-art infrastructure and laboratory equipment available. Distance learning requires that you study at your own time and in your own space, but that doesn't mean you're on your own. You can also visit a Unisa regional center to get advice, meet other students, make use of Unisa services, have conversations with counselors, and use our academic libraries. We offer an unparalleled range of study choices, ranging from short courses and certificate programs to 3- and 4-year degrees, diplomas, as well as master's and doctoral degrees, with close to 380,000 current students. Our rich tapestry of study disciplines includes the College of Accounting Sciences, Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, Economic and Management Sciences, Education, Graduate Studies, Human Sciences, Law, Science, Engineering and Technology, and the Graduate School of Business Leadership, as well as the Thabo Mbeki School of Public and International Affairs. As a comprehensive open-distance e-learning pioneer, Unisa is known for delivering well-designed, interactive study material and integrated student support. Students have access to a menu of support services ranging from face-to-face tutorials and academic literacy services to study groups and e-tutors. One of Unisa's main aims is to harness the new and emerging potential in information and communication technology, catapulting the university into a truly digital future. To this end, examinations are conducted on college-specific exam portals and are accessed from the My Exams portal. Unisa is well placed to address society's most demanding challenges by using research to meaningfully transform the lives of those in our communities. To that end, Unisa is working towards instituting the following catalytic niche areas: marine studies, aviation and aeronautical studies, automotive studies, energy studies, space study and square kilometer array, fourth industrial revolution and digitalization, natural sciences, health studies or medicine, feminist, womanist, Bosadi theorizations, and student support and co-curricular activities. As Africa's leading open distance e-learning university, Unisa strives to keep up with the constantly evolving higher education landscape in order to serve our students to the best of our ability. We can reflect with great pride on the past 150 years of transformational education, and we are confident in our ability to succeed and become a truly high-performance university as we define tomorrow.
For that. Settle down. We're now going to come to the very important session of the ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, we request that it's a very short ceremony. The very first graduate is as important as the very last one. The reason that that's located is because of their qualifications as well as their surnames, but it's not because they're least important. We'll appreciate you staying for just this little, an hour and a half or so that's left of this ceremony. I also request that when the graduate is at the podium, that we all hear his name being called out. We celebrate after his name has been called out. And of course, we celebrate on the stage, minding the mace, that it doesn't hurt you. By the virtue of the powers entrusted upon me this evening as the Acting Vice-Chancellor, I shall now proceed to confer the degrees and diplomas of the university on the candidates whose names appear in the program, and I request the representatives of the colleges to present the candidates to me.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, in the absence of Ms. Mabele's supervisor, Professor Maguve, I have an honor to introduce to you Preeti Zaki Mabele for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I will therefore read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree. In her thesis entitled, "The Needs and Challenges in Teaching the Invisibly Impaired in Informal Settlements, Rural and Township Schools, Teachers and Parents' Expressions," she examines teachers' and parents' perceptions of learners with invisible impairments in rural, informal settlements, and township schools. Furthermore, this school examined the challenges experienced by teachers and parents in protecting the human rights of these learners who lack educational support. Invisible impairments are a significant issue in schools. This is primarily due to the fact that they are not immediately obvious, as persons with such impairments pass for normal. To better understand the teaching and learning needs of learners with invisible impairments, the study was conducted using a mixed method approach and a sequential exploratory design. The study proposes that theory be decreased to 20% to assist these learners. It is also proposed that the effects of the invisible be investigated within the teaching fraternity. Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Preeti Zaki Mabele the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Preeti Zaki Mabele. Congratulations, Dr. Mabele.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours. Beauty Amanda Bomv. Chazelle Dubré. Cindy Barbara Gamed. Livashni Gavenda. Bongiwe Ndogozo Gumede. Mbalendle Nondumiso Gumede. Levina Ishwa. Sumaya Jamal. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Zara Rabia Kaki obtained the degree with distinction. Rabia B. Khan. Ndongala Shadrach Kiangebeni. Ntabeleng Madlala. Shristi Maharaj. Mpo Precious Buisiwe Mchunu. Mbilenhle Nokolo Mdluli. Nokukanya Pretty Mjaja. Siwusile Mthetho. Khulekani Phiwa Inkosi Ngcobo. Nwabisa Ngumle. Carol Bingi Ngwenya. Nombumelelo Praiseworth Nduli. Nomfundo Angel Ngele. Thembelihle Hope Ayanda Sibia. Simpiwe Sipesihle Simelani. Landiwe Felicity Zwane.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Education honors degree. Tandiwe Patience Chamani. Tandiwe. Ntandazo Ntubegi. Jennifer Sitombe Mgobozi. Charity Tandega Ngiti. Ngabile Sibia. Madam Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree of Honors of Bachelor of Education, specializing in psych educational support. Silindile Dumagude. Here you are. Eugene Kolani Ngema. Zibuyisile Prudence Zagijeni. Madam Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Education honors. Nobuhle Europa Kanyase. Samgelisiwe Angel Kanyile. Nogwanda Goldie Mabaso. Jolene Maestri. Zanele Nobuhle Majozi. Nosipho Maphumulo. Mlungisi Mathenjwa. Kulegani Sipho Matonsi. Tembega Rosemary Mbanjwa. Londiwe Mlaba. Banele Desmond Muswani. Nonkululeko Whitney Nieni. Karusha Naidu, degree obtained with a distinction. Sandiso Eugene Ndovela. Zamokuhle Nondumiso Ngubani. Avika Rajkumar. Vumelani Ntobisi Shelembe. Zogiswa Primrose Landingwe.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Education. Yajna Anand, degree obtained with distinction. Nosihle Busha. Sanele Cele. Mpendulo Siphephelo Dlamini. Tamira Govender, degree obtained with distinction. Magabongwe Good Enough Gumbi. Velile Ingrid Gumbi. Elihle Queen Mhlophe. Mbali Ntombi Jele. Khanyisile Lethiwe Khuzwayo. Lungisile Pretty Lembethe, degree obtained with distinction. Charles Sanele Madonsela. Nomathamsanga Wendy Majozi. Sibusisiwe Love Girl Maphumulo. Bonisiwe Ellen Masango. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, these are the teachers. We are the mothers of all professions. Smangele Mphile Mbambo. Lungile Thandeka Mhlongo. Mbalenhle Fiksiwe Mhlongo. Ntombizodwa Promise Mlambo. Londiwe Mtungwa. Thembelihle Mthiane, degree obtained with distinction. Patricia Kethiwe Ndimande. Amanda Ndlebe. Nokukhanya Nelisiwe Ngcobo, degree obtained with distinction. Nonjabulo Cynthia Ngubane. Tabisa Sisanda Nogaya. Kali Laura Sklonders, degree obtained with distinction. Mpomeng Gregoria Shabalala. Nhlanhla Nicholas Shabalala. Angelia Singh, degree obtained with distinction. Buyiswa Beauty Sokela. Thabisile Xaba. Noxolo excellent Zulu. Phindile Neliswa Zuma. Kwenze ngoba abantu abakhola ukuthi siyazonke. Mandisa Sweetness Zungu. Bonginkosi Shadrack Zwane. Nokukhanya Pretty Zwane. Hlengiwe Stella Dubazana. Halala. Noluthando Ignatia Gumede. Bailey Melissa Guy. Zamahlubi Lisa Khatebe. Nontobeko Hlongwane. Zibuyile Hlongwane. Nombulelo Khalala. Kimon Lachman. Wait. How kakabizo? Nobuhle Magutshwa. Mildred Nontobeko Makhanya. Lavani Bikram. Thank you. Sonto Mugelisiwe Masugu. Nothando Kwanele Mbatha. Ellen Nontethelelo Mdlangathi. Nokwanda Perseverance Mhlongo. Look at the camera. Mohammed Tohiba Mohammed. Suhaifa Mohideen. Haibu. Thandi Thembisile Msomi. Zanele Gugu Msomi. Jabulisiwe Nosiphiwe. Wait. Jabulisiwe Nosiphiwe Mthembu. Khanyisile Patricia Mthimkhulu. Nomvula Protesia Ncwane. Silindile Ngcobo. Wait. Nombuso Ngidi. Zamangubo Ngxabi. Nompumelelo Ntini. Netrisha Nundkumar. Menulita Vanessa Paleman. Nonkululeko Aurelia Shezi. Sthembile Nikeziwe Mshezi. Wemashezi. Sthembile buya. Uyakolota. Kosi Anastasia Sikosana. Catherine Singh. Wait. Amy Sivalingam. Simone Slabert, degree obtained with distinction. Sharma Surajlal, yes. Ntokozo Zeneth Tabete. Andrea Christel van Wyk. Tabisile Precious Wanda. Muhammad Ramiz Ali. Muhammad Ramiz Ali. Philiso Mswa Swazi Penelope Blose. Sinothile Cele. Ayanda Promise Dlamini. Henry Melusi Dlamini. Zanele Priti Dlamini. Nozipho Aibo. Nozipho Nomzamo Dludla. Phindile Mbali Gcabashe. Nombuyiselo Noxolo Gumede. Zethu Anastasia Gumede. Balungile Tshaka. Nosipho Ntombazana Jeza. Zithobile Buyisiwe Laurentia Khulu. Musa Wenkosi Mthokozisi Khumalo. Nkosingphile Thandekile Khumalo. Sphiwe Sihle Khumalo. Sthembiso Sibusiso Khumalo. Samgelisiwe Linda. Theni Madlala. Mbalenhle Magudulela. Ethiwe Nelisiwe Mahlaba. Bonisiwe Priti Majola. Nokuthula Zipora Majola. Nozipho Manqele. Nonhlanhla Nosipho Masinga. Londiwe Nompumelelo Masondo. Ntokozo Phindile Mathonsi. Olani Agrippa Mbatha. Fundiswa Wendy Mbelu. Khanyisile Sinenhlanhla Mbele. Smangele Azanda Mgobhozi. Brightness Nokukhanya Mhlongo. Angel Thokozani Mkhize. Iris Nontobeko Mlomzale. Sinethemba Zamanqwabe Mnqwabe. Londiwe Mtshali. Phumelele Abigail Mtungwa. Smangele Boni Mpontshane. Mbalenhle Mqadi. Lethukuthula Ayanda Msezane. Nokuthula Mthembu. Nobongisa Mtoti. Kirosha Munshi. Carol Nosipho Myeni. Londiwe Zamile Myeni. Goodness Nompumelelo Ndlovu. Philisiwe Benedicta Ndlovu. Thandeka Nene. Aibo. Tobile Valentine Nene. Siphila ngenkosi Nelisa Ngema. Nomvuyo Mananela Ngubane. Phindile Victoria Ngubo. Kubeka Nkosi usiphumelelise. Thokozisiwe Nkabinde. Innocent Paula Nkabini. Sanelisiwe Nkosi. Olani Nkosi. Silungile Nyawo. Buyisile Nzama. Phumlile Phindile Khatebe. Silungile Shandu. Nokuphiwa Sithembelephi Sikhakhane. Duduzile Goodness Sithole. Sinqobile Sithole. Sakhile Tembe. Siphesihle Busisiwe Thusi. Gugulethu Precious Twala. Mbalenhle Nomasonto Twala. Cela ukwazi Ndunduzo Ximba. Fortunate Celiwe Zibani. Londiwe Angel Zuma. Mbalenhle Ayanda Cebekhulu. Phumelele Prudence Cele. Nokulunga Prudence Dlamini. Spethelo Dlamini. Talente Sibonelo Dlamini. Akira Dubri. Kangezile Nondumiso Kumete. Mbalenhle Joy Kumete. Stembile Pretness Gwala, degree obtained with distinction. Keta. Imsizi Hlengwa. Janine Sheris James. Aphelele Peacemaker Khoza. Zethu Nokwanda Kunene. Nombulelo, no, wait. Nomalungelo Gloria Mafulega. Themba Reginald Malinga. Nobuhle Masinga. Shanelia Mataputal, degree obtained with distinction. Sanele Nokwanda Mbanjwa. Sanele. Singobile Mbili. Veli Tabani Mbuyisa. Silindile Penelope Manyana. Lindokuhle Israel Mkhize. Thandeka Felicia Mkhize. Ngobile Smangele Mtshali. Thula Sizwe Edward Ndlangamandla. Lindeni Zandile Ngema. Delisiwe Patricia Nxumalo. Sizakele Pierce. Kwanele Ngobile Phakathi. Pretty Philile Phewa. Matsatsi Sheila Ramswana. Kosingiphile Thanduxolo Shezi. Nokwanda Zikhali. Muzomuhle Griffiths Zuma. Thandeka Zwane. Mluleki Inamandla Zulu. akayitholi degree weMaZulu.
Hi, how are you? Miss Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Social Work. Praveen Gayanchand. Bongiwe Nonhlanhla Purity Mala. You can go now. Lindiwe Frida Malinga. Oh. Tobile Konzampi Msweli. You can go. That's it. Yahweh. Andisiwe ngenangaye. Sandile Maxwell Ngubane. Balungile Spiwa Nzuza. Nontobeko Hadebe. Oh, Angel. Woza. Angel Busiswa Kaba. Can go now. Okay. Miss Acting Vice Chancellor, Immaculate Nonhle Ngwane received the degree of Bachelor of Information Sciences. Miss Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Nursing Science. Pumelelo Heavy Girl Madlala. Pilile Tuza Mtetwa. Pilile. Mala Neika. Koki Lambal Naidu. Nyobile Cynthia Debele. Sindisiwe Prudence Muchaichai. Miss Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Londiwe Tobile Ngubane. Tobeka Naledi Dlamini. Precious Kanyisile Kunene. Zibejile Zotolo Matendwa. Tabisile Mtungwa. Okay. Nomusa Ndlela. Tobeka Priscilla Ndlovu. Wait. Lungile Immaculate Ngobo. Mpilonhle Ntsele, degree obtained with distinction. Nondumiso Tandeka Stole. Taylor van Rensburg. Lona Hlonela Fika. Siyabonga Albert Khumalo. Palisa Mtloung. Siyabonga Tolakele Mthembu. Amahle Ndlovu. Luleka Lwandekazi Loretta Svango. Esentu Shantibe. Okay. Miss Acting Vice Chancellor, the diploma candidates will now be introduced to you. Miss Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the postgraduate diploma in the College of Human Sciences. Welile Thokozile Mngomna. Nomfundo Ntombela. Nomfundo. Nomusa Patricia Nonhle Ntombela. Zanele Mashia Sithole.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Education. Zanele Carol Cele. Christine Jade Clark, diploma obtained with distinction. Zamakhosi Sibongile Dlamini. Nomthandazo Nosipho Hlophe. Thank you. Karen Jacobs. Zindle Promise Keswa. Thank you. Mbali Sylvia Machola. Nkosana Timothy Makubu. Nonkululeko Cynthia Mhlongo. Simangele Siphumelele Mnomiya. Nozipho Prudence Mthembu. Sorry. Sipindile Ngobile Mthembu. Ntombi futhi Innocentia Ndlovu. Nomfundo Tracy Nzuza. Nothando Philani Sabela. Senamile Precious Sithole. Sanelisiwe Tenza. Robin and Waited. Bridget Mbalenhle Zwane.
Miss Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Human Sciences. Dingeni Mayendiwe Magwaza. Tandeka Precious Mchunu. Nana Simonati Mlava. Sifundo Gugu Ngomezulu.
Uqala sicela ngaphumi sesizoqeda. Sicela ngaphumi. I don't expect our graduates to do what you're doing. It's shameful. Settle down.
Thank you. Nodumo Nokukanya Msimango. Tembelile Silindile Ngubani. Pumla Zinhle Nkosi, diploma obtained with distinction. Sanelise Sabela. Nomonde Shabalala. Sanelisiwe Chabalala. Miss Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the National Diploma. Rifile Ufomia Malatsi.
Settle down. We've come to almost the end of our ceremony. As promised, it was just 2 hours. Sadly, some people can't just give honor to such great work for just 2 hours. I must congratulate all of you who've been this resilient and stayed for the 2 hours and celebrated our graduates. Thank you for that. We don't take that for granted. It's my honor and pleasure to relay final words of congratulations and thanksgiving. Congratulations to our students who've now become, again, unisons for those that are getting their second qualifications, those that are getting their first. We hope to see you again. You must be registered. We say thanksgiving to the family members, supporters who are here this evening. Without them, you wouldn't be where you are. Please do join a number of alumni chapters around the world. We have Unisa's presence in 130 countries. We're the only international university in the land. I want to thank, in particular, with special pleasure for the work that they've done. When we get to graduations, a lot of months and months of work happen behind the scenes. And I want to thank these offices in particular because of the hard work that they do behind the scenes. A number of them are not here to witness this ceremony. The graduation division of the university and the regional office of KZN, their members of staff, the Department of Institutional Advancement, the corporate section thereof that makes this graduation happen, the members of staff, the Department of Facility Management, Multimedia Center, and colleagues there without whom we wouldn't be hearing us right now in such a big hall, and we wouldn't be recording and having you on the World Wide Web on YouTube. Thank you, colleagues. And of course, again, the Durban Regional Office, the members of staff who've made this possible. And my entourage on the stage who were officiating this evening for having deserted their work and officiate here. Thank you, colleagues. What we're now going to do is we're ending the program. We request that you give honor to how we do graduations, and in particular in honor to our excellence, our ex-president, the chancellor, the owner of graduations, who happens to be watching these graduations. He expects us to have the graduations with the honor that he holds and has held for many years. We will request that when we sing the national anthem, you are on your feet. After we've sung the national anthem, please stay on your feet, then I'll dissolve the congregation and the procession shall leave. It is only after the procession has left that you will then follow. We have a doctoral student there. Doc, you'll actually be on the procession when we leave the hall, okay? Congratulations again. Thank you. It's now time for the national anthem. It is on your programs. If you don't know it off by heart, I'll expect that you do. By the virtue of the powers entrusted upon me this evening as the acting Vice-Chancellor, I dissolve this congregation of the University of South Africa.